Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon. Today we'll learn about how to run a React application and how to set up environment to run a React application, which is nothing but the prerequisites for what all the prerequisites required to run a React application in a Windows. So I mentioned a few steps here as per my understanding and as I went through all the installation steps myself and then get it up and running the app. So you can see to run a React you need to install like Node.js and then npm has to be installed, and Node.js is nothing but like Node is like your runtime environment. It provides the capability to execute your code, and npm is nothing but your Node package manager, which will allow you to install your plugins and other libraries which is on top of that what you're already building on. So as it's stated here, let's go to the Node.js website and you can see the Node.js is here. So latest available version is LTS is like 18.12.1. LT is like long-term support which is available, which is most recommended. 19.3 is like current which is running and which has the latest features, but itself org itself says that you have to use this. So you just need to see here like other downloads, go there. So you see the which one you want to install. So currently I'm running on the Windows installer, so that's why I'm going to use a Windows. So I installed 32-bit Windows. So make sure that which version or which bit you want to install, that based on your environment or your laptop or desktop, whatever your OS is about. So I tried with 64-bit. I did encounter some of the issues, like it is not able to download the other things, and then some of the sites I went through and searches for, there is some issue with the 64-bit which I encountered. Maybe you may not encounter, but I tried with a 32-bit and it's working fine for me. So you just check it out with respect to your laptop or configuration setup, whatever it is required for that. So when you choose that, so in 32-bit if you see, it directly downloads the file here. So you just need to, once it is download the file, you just need to go and then double click that file. So it will open up for you to install it. Just a simple installation steps. You just need to double click and it's normal any Windows installer, like any software you install, it's the same as that. You just go ahead and install this particular steps and then just click on next, and by default everything. So once everything is, the whole setup is completed, you can just go to installed folder. So currently in my case I installed in the Node.js as program files 86, and when you can try that node -v, it will show the installed version, and npm -v, it will also show you the latest version which is installed. So from this you can easily identify whether the installation is correct or not, and everything looks good or not. So as you can see, I'm able to see this information. So the installations went successful. As and now the next step is, as soon as the installation is successful, so I have run this command npm install g create react app. So this is nothing but create react app is generic command to create React applications. So what we are doing is like, and we are telling Node package manager to install C is like a global. So if you run this command and its command successful, right, it is, you are telling that whenever you run with create react app, it will create an app for you, because you are already running it as a global variable, or it's not a variable really, it's a global configuration. Okay, so you are executing this command, or it's making valid this command to execute at the global level, so that whenever you next time you use this command, so that you'll not face any issues. So it's this command becomes very crucial for us to create our apps going forward. So npm install npm, this one is like, I encountered a few of issues as I said with the other beta version, so that's why I tried to install this. This is optional, this may not be required for you guys to install, but just check it out. When you're trying to run this, you should not face any issues. Like when I'm using this first, it was just stopping at the downloading the jars, and it's not at all moving for me. So now I started to look at the other options and find out the solution, like we have to do that, but it's optional for many of you guys. Okay, if I don't see you guys going to get an encounter because it has some issues with my particular setup or other things, so you may get or may not get, so don't worry about it. So as soon as you installation success, so you can see whatever the you run this command, after that you can check the version of that get react version, so it will show automatically which version you are running of that create react app. So directly you can check that version of that particular command you run. So once this all successful, right, what you can do is like you can just I'll just show you how it works. So currently I'll just close whatever it is running. So we'll show just run. So what I'll do is like I'll create some sample apps. So what I will do, I'll just come out of the existing line, so React app. So what I'll do, so I've created test and I'll give is like testing apps. Testing app is my app name. So this is the command to create a particular project. So create React app demo. Demo is my project name. So currently I'm giving it as a testing app here. Just I'm running it here. So see, it will start to create that testing app. Okay, so it will take some time to run because my system has a very weak configuration or maybe less older configuration of the i4 and other things. So it started doing all those things. So it will just try to do all the information. So I'm having some other issues currently. So I'll try to do with other options like, let me see, first app. Okay, so based on that you will be seeing. So I created some of the other before one. Now you can see the test one which I created. See, if you see here, I'll just show you the existing one. So let me see. So you can see that it will take some time to run all those things. Okay, so that's why I don't want to hold your time for till it completes. Okay, so before I run the sample of application, so you can see now here I'm running the test app here. I ran the test app before that. So if you see now it is running all the applications and everything. So it will take a little time. So okay, let's hold on to that and I'll try to see that if it runs faster, but it will take little time as well. So before that, before it completes it, let's go to that. So once you run and that, go to that application. Once the application has got created, then you need to go to that particular folder and run the npm start to run your first application as a React application. That is the part. So before that, what we can do is like to edit all the application files and everything, you need to have an editor like an IDE. For Java, like you have IntelliJ, Eclipse and other things. For these UI libraries or JavaScript, so we have a VS Code. Personally, I have a VS Code editor so that we can open up that particular application and edit your code. So once this runs, I'll show you how to edit that as well. Maybe meanwhile I'll try to show you the existing one. So as soon as you open up the particular VS Code, it will show you like it's a get started and what is the release notes, everything. So what you can do, you can just open a file or folder. You can call it as open a folder. So it will open up. So you can just go to particular that folder which is created a particular app one. So now we'll have, I'll just go to that particular this one in my system. So we will have that where you can see tech. I'm going for the React apps. So React apps will be my first app demo which I created. So this is the demo. I'll just select that demo. So you can see my IDE is opening up with all the files. So it will also take a little bit time. So you can see all the files which are imported here from the already created app. I'm just showing the already created app so that I don't want to waste your time there. So you can see now all the folders are created like app.js, ZJS, and everything is available here as a package for you or as application, so that you can modify here and run your applications over there. So you can so once you run that application, so currently it is going to take more time because my Windows is little slow. So currently I'm just allowing to take some more time. It is just generating it right away. So it is still running. So for the first time, it might take you like few minutes for you guys based on your configurations and everything, but definitely for the first time it is going to take a little more time to run. So you can see all the React app and everything. So now once you run that application, when you go to the particular application folder and run npm start, so it will automatically open up the application in the 3000 port localhost is open, and you will be able to see this web page. So that it means that your first React app is up and running. So it's a very simple step, like how to install, how to set up your environment for React app and get it running a basic built default application. In the coming videos, I'm going to do that, how you embed a React app with a Spring Boot and use with a Spring Boot and other things. I'm going to create all the series out of it, and then I'll come up with more videos. So you can see now all the things are going on. So it will take a little more time. So I'm not going to wait for that. So it will run automatically. So let's show you. See, now you can see now already shown that now it is filled everything. So what I can do, I'll just close this. What I'll do, so what I'll do, it will itself show you that CD first step. So because I created as a first step, so it will go to first step. Now it will show you I just did the npm start. So it will give you suggestion like how you can run your applications. As soon as it builds, it will tell you that go to this particular application, what name is given, whatever is given. So that is nothing but the first app which I have given, and just do a start. So you're starting your package manager there. So it will start running. So as soon as it runs and compiles your all the packages, it will open up in the localhost 3000 port. So let's wait for few seconds here. So it's a quite straightforward and the simple one. In upcoming videos, I'll try to deep dive into all the React applications and then integration with the Spring Boot and the microservices. So this is like how you start a React application. So you can see this. Now all it is giving all the warnings and what the versions, build numbers and everything is. So no need to worry about more of these things. As we move on, I'll let you know what is the build number, how it is using and other things. So now you can see. So in the logs, if you see, it is showing that starting the development server. Now if you see, it is running on the 3000 port. It is trying to open up the page. So it will show you that it is trying to start a server here. So let's wait for a few more seconds. Still it is running. So meanwhile, you can refer all the documentation which is available here, and also you can refer the documentation which is available in the node, this one. So you can see all the information available here, and as well as in the docs, you can see how to use and API reference documentation which has the latest version and everything. You can see that. So you can easily get more information on the documentation here, and you can all the latest versions of everything you can see. So let me check if the application is running or not. The application is still trying to run. It is taking some time. So let's wait until that. Let's go to the documentation side and see. Okay, I guess now the application has run. So you can see on your local, it is running on 3000, and your network, like currently it's a local, so it's just my IP address and 3000. So the webpack is compiled successfully. So it tells me that it's run and build is successful. Now you can see my application is running on 3000 port. That is nothing but this React application. So in the upcoming videos, I'll do a deep down of all the React and Spring Boot integrations. Thanks a lot.